to my garage. I'm having some yogurt, chobani. This is the current state. This is a 2-car garage and we want to turn one of the car sides into a little gym. I gotta organize this whole side of the garage. So I'm gonna work on more of these storage boxes over here to clear more of this. But there's actually a lot of storage in this garage. There's like this whole bench with storage on either sides and underneath. And I've turned this one into like our camping storage for both of these. Bags and backpacking stuff up here, but I do think a lot of what's left to unpack goes inside the house. I'll check back in when I have like a decent update. Hi, it's like 5 hours later. I just put the dogs in their crates. I'm about to pick up Sam from work. Let me show you the work that I got done before I go pick up Sam. So I've moved the car back in here, so it's kind of covering a lot of it. But do you see how there's only 2 boxes left? And then this is all like Facebook Marketplace stuff except this. These are like keepsake boxes, so I gotta figure out where to put them. And then this needs to be donated or sold. This is still a mess, but it's like on a shelf, you know, it's not on the floor. And these are all of my empty boxes. I do have a pile of stuff that needs to go inside. And then my car is full of stuff to donate, packed full on both sides and in the back. Although there's still stuff over here, it just feels so much more open. And once we have this sold and that either moved upstairs or sold, we have this entire wall for gym stuff. I think I'm gonna get mats for the floor and a big mirror or 2 to go across this wall. I'm very excited, but for now I'm gonna go pick up Sam, and I think we're gonna pick up dinner, which usually Friday nights we do pizza night. We have not done that in a while, and I love a good Costco $10 pizza, so I think we're gonna go grab that and then hang out. And then I think we're gonna organize all of this stuff tomorrow. This, like, most of it just needs to be washed, and then it's like some kitchen stuff that I need Sam to go through and see if he wants to donate anything else besides what I have in the pile. Yeah, that took forever, but I'm glad that it's done, and we still have like at least 1 or 2 more days of working on this garage before it's like totally cleared out. Just picked up some floor mats for the gym in the garage, and we've moved around a lot more stuff so that this wall is more open. Now we're gonna move this IKEA island. We're gonna sell it, or Sam might want to use it for extra like table space in here. So we're gonna move it from that side to over here. There's a bunch of doors that we have to hold on to for the owners of this house, the property management of this house, and they have a bunch of random like curtain rods and stuff that we have shoved in this corner. Washer dryer. We're picking up some weights right now from someone off of Facebook Marketplace. They're loading them into the trunk. Yeah, we got 5s through 25s, you know, a set of 2 each for $250, which I feel like is fine. Not like the craziest deal, but they're all brand new, like in the box. So that's kind of nice. Nice. Have our little weights tree. Slay! Look at that view! Oh, you're working out!
Oh yeah! Oh yeah, getting ripped.
Now just picture mirrors so you can check yourself out while you're working out.
Period.
And a bench.
Mm-hmm.
Hello. I'm having one of the worst cold sore outbreaks I've ever had right now. I burned my bottom lip and I have 2 cold sores. One of them is on its way out. The other one is like in the healing process. I've been trying a lot of different hacks. I'm actually about to go catch a flight in a little under an hour. I'm going to Florida. I'm going to visit a friend. I talked about this in one of my last vlogs. I know it's been a second since I got my last vlog up. It's just been busy. I'm so sorry. I literally just finished packing. I'm like all sweaty. We cannot get this house cooler than like 85 degrees. I just sent in like another maintenance request this morning because I feel like something's wrong with the AC. It is an older house and it is an older AC unit, so I've kind of just been like, maybe it's just old and it's just never gonna get cooler. But I'm wondering if something's wrong because the air that it's blowing is not quite cool. Anyways, I'm going to Florida. I'm so excited. This is gonna be like a little girls trip. I'm gonna be staying with Brooke, and she has like 5 or 6 other friends also flying out. I've met a couple of them before, but I haven't met most of them, I don't think. I'm doing a red eye, so I leave here Utah, Salt Lake City at like midnight and I'm gonna land there like 6 a.m. I am excited. She has like a whole little plan and everything for the week. I'm very excited. I do think it's gonna be raining most of the days that I'm there, or what she's been saying is that the weather's been like raining in the morning, sunny in the evening. I don't really care. She has a pool and there's a beach and I'm just like excited for both of those. I have overpacked, but not too much to the point to where I need to check a bag, and I'm proud of myself for that. Let me show you what I've packed. Okay, this room is actually so dark because the bulb burned out, so I can't even turn on a light if I wanted to. I actually just have this Cotopaxi. I've always pronounced it Cotopaxi, and then my friend worked with them and she was corrected that it is Cotopaxi. Anyways, this is literally a backpack that I'm gonna be taking. How many liters is this? 35 liters. It's called the Apollo 35. Nope, Alpo, not Apollo. And then I have this Luca duffel from, I think this is Calpac, and I love this. It fits in the seat in front of you, even though it looks big. I promise it sits as like your personal item. So I'm just taking these two, which is not horrible. I've been trying to see how many things I can swap out to do like a little sacrifice for room, okay? And I just made one that I typically don't make, which is a hoodie. I am sweating and it is hot. However, I love having a hoodie on a flight, especially a longer one. Anything above 2 hours, I really love a hoodie. This is the hoodie that I would like to bring, and it takes up so much space. So instead, I just have this like really soft long sleeve that I can throw on if I'm cold on the flight. I feel like they blast the AC on flights, so I'll probably end up wanting this. And then I have my Kindle. I also, like, this takes up a lot of space, so I've also debated taking this out, just like a neck pillow, but I feel like if I'm gonna try and sleep on the flight, I'm gonna need this. And then I have my headphones, which are also pretty big. I have a little gift for Brooke in there, and just like my charging stuff, and my toiletry bag is in here. It's under here. The Merit bag. Then I'm only bringing 2 pairs of shoes. These I'm going to be wearing on the plane, and these are one of the 2 pairs. They are dirty, but I don't really care. I just need 1 pair of workout shoes, and then I have a pair of sandals that I can wear with like every single outfit that I have packed. That isn't a workout outfit, of course, and I'm proud of myself for that too. So Sam and I are gonna do some sort of dinner really quickly, and then we gotta head out and go to the airport. We dropped off Kaisa, our foster dog that we still have. Love her, bless her heart. We dropped her off with another foster at the same rescue who could like watch her for a couple of days. Dune is staying here while I'm out of town. Even though Sam's working a 9 to 5, we're just gonna do like a normal, what normal people with 9 to 5s do with a dog, which is gonna get her morning walk before Sam goes to work. And then he's just gonna come home for his lunch break instead of staying at work to like take her out, let her run around. And then I'll be home at 5 to do like the afternoon routine. It is a little bit trickier with limited time to do 2 dogs if they need to be taken care of separately. And with Kaisa and Dune, we do have to do a lot of things separately, especially exercising them. So we figured it would just be easiest if someone else could watch her. Hello, Dooney. She heard me talking about her. Hi, this is my messy closet room. So Kaisa will be with another foster just until Friday afternoon when Sam gets off work, and then he's gonna pick her up for Saturday and Sunday, and I'll be home Sunday morning. So yeah, I'm not sure if I'll check in until I'm in Florida. We'll see what clips I get between now and then, but yeah, here's to Girls Week. Might just see you in Florida. Bye. We did a sunrise swim and I only vlogged it on my phone. Say hi.
I love that camera case. It's so cute.
Oh, thanks. We're gonna go get coffee now after the photo shoot. Hello, it's been a second. I'm wrapping up my makeup. I should have done this while I was filming. You guys, I have so much to update you on. So I just got back from Florida, which I did not get a lot of footage of. I vlogged some of it on TikTok, so it's over there. Florida was so fun. I got to meet a bunch of other girlies. It was really fun. It was a group of like 7 maybe girlies. While I was there, a lot of the makeup content girlies helped me pick out some new makeup stuff because I just struggle in that department so poorly, and I would like to up my makeup game. So I got a couple new products, including this Huda Beauty powder. This is like for baking. It's in Sugar Cookie. The other new makeups I'm trying is the Giorgio Armani concealer. It's the Luminous Silk Perfect Glow concealer in shade 4.5. Another one that's new that I really, really love, this is my favorite thing I got, is the Say Slip Tint. I got this one in shade 3. And then I think the last thing that I got that I'm trying is a new mascara. It's the Hourglass Unlocked Tubing Mascara. So far I like. I don't love it as much as the Merit Tubing Mascara, but I'm giving it like a solid 2 weeks before I give like a full review. So that's my new makeup updates. Today is a super busy day and I have so many updates for you guys. The biggest update of all that I'm like sad kind of to update about, and also very happy to update about, is that Kaisa is getting adopted. We have had our foster now for 4 months. That's crazy. I know some people have, you know, fosters longer than that, but that's not typically how long you have fosters. We did a meet and greet earlier this week with a couple that was super, super eager about Kaisa. We rented a little sniff spot and we met up with them there, and it was so fun. Kaisa was super chill and seemed to really like them. They seem to love Kaisa. They both have experience with either like tricky or complicated dogs, with maybe some behavioral issues, and then also bully breeds. So they're not like intimidated about this experience, which is great. They do live in an apartment, which I just made a TikTok about this yesterday. I have always been very adamant about during our fostering journey that I will not be throwing out applications just because people live in an apartment. Sorry, I wanted to check in on how Dune's doing out here. She has a frozen enrichment activity and she is loving life. So back when we were trying to rescue a dog and get Dune, we kept getting rejected by rescues simply for living in an apartment, which is really tough and does not help the whole situation of encouraging people to rescue. Especially in this day and age, most people rent, and most people rent in apartments. So I understand the typical idea of wanting a dog to have like a yard and house, and especially for a reactive dog with resource guarding, I totally understand that that's probably helpful. However, a yard does not determine how enriched a dog's life is going to be. We adopted Dune in an apartment complex, and I would say she has had a more enriched life, even in the apartment complex that we lived in, than a lot of backyard dogs. Because if you're taking your dog out to the same yard every single day, and even just like letting them out there, that's not fulfilling exercise needs, that's not enriching. It's the same thing that they know and smell every single day. It is nice to have a yard for some off leash. You can go like play ball and stuff with them in the backyard. That's great. However, people who live in apartments, their dogs typically have more enriched lives because their owners have to go out of their way in order to just exercise them. And usually it's in a new environment most times. When we had Dune in the apartment complex, I was dropping Sam off at school in the morning and then immediately taking her on a hike, and we had like 10 different hike options around us. So she was going on new hikes all the time and going up and down 6 flights of stairs to go to the bathroom. Most of the time we did have an elevator, and we would get so many walks in. I don't think a lot of people with backyards do a lot of walks. Our family dog heavily relied on the backyard growing up, and he would not get that many walks because a lot of people think that their dog is totally fulfilled and enriched just having a backyard, and that is not typically the case. So anyways, we talked to the potential adopters about how being in an apartment complex is going to be a little bit trickier for a dog with reactivity and resource guards for people against other dogs. If it's a pet-friendly apartment, there will be other dogs, and there's going to be a lot more management that needs to go into Kaisa. We've done muzzle training with Kaisa, we've done some leash training, and she just overall is going to need a little bit more behavioral training, and that's part of her application, is that she has an addendum attached to it that requires her adopters to take her to training. Cannot be adopted without a commitment to training. So in other great news, when I texted my trainer that we have adopters for Kaisa and people that are willing to commit to training, she, without me even asking, volunteered a free training session for them, and that was just like the sweetest thing ever. I love my trainer so much. We've worked with her for like over a year now with Dune. I've leaned on her so much throughout my fostering journey as well, asking her questions since I've never dealt with a dog quite like Kaisa before. She was like one of the first people that I called when we had the bite incident. You know, I've just leaned on her a lot, and she's been so helpful and resourceful for me that I am so excited that not only are they committed to training, but that they're going to get the opportunity to train with our trainer, my favorite. My trainer is Andrea. She did not ask me to do this, but if you're in the Salt Lake City area and you need a dog trainer, Andrea at Canyons Canine Training. She's on Instagram. She's on TikTok, not as active on there, so hit her up their Instagram or through her website. I'll link her down below. She's the best. Andrea, I love you. I'm gonna put together a little goodie bag package today with a bunch of send home stuff that's definitely extra, but I'm so obsessed with Kaisa and I just want to set her up for success that we're gonna be sending her home with a lot of stuff. And adoption day is tomorrow, so I am like, I've already cried. There's so much shit happening this morning. We have Xeriscapers coming to Xeriscape on the driveway. I just found out about that like an hour ago, so I have to be home for that. We have plumbers coming in what was gonna be an hour, now it looks like it's gonna be 2 hours from now. And then I have a couch delivering in the next hour. They just texted me that they'll be here in the next hour, so I have to clean up here and vacuum the room that the couch is going in. If you follow me on TikTok, you already know the couch that I'm talking about. This couch turns into a conversation pit. It's the Teddy sofa from Teak, New York. I'm so excited about this couch, and it's very like pet friendly. It's very scratch resistant. You can take off the covers to wash everything. It's perfect for the room that we have kept and are currently keeping the Fosters in, and it's just gorgeous. So that's delivering soon, so I have to get to cleaning because I would like to vacuum and everything before they deliver. I think they should be delivering it in a box, and then I'll unbox it probably later tonight with Sam. We'll see. Maybe I'll be impatient and unbox it without him. Are we looking for our bunny this morning? She loves to watch the bunnies out here. Okay, this is the room that the couch is going in. Kaisa's currently downstairs in her crate. She just did a morning enrichment activity, breakfast, a little walk around the backyard, potty breaks, and now she's downstairs. I'm gonna vacuum in here to get started, and then I'll mop as well. Dune. Good girl. Inside. I really tried to like have sweater weather this morning, but like I said, it stays really hot in here, so I gotta go change. Hi. Floors are taken care of. This is clean enough at least for them to come drop it off. Now I have like 4 videos from yesterday that I need to edit for TikTok and a couple of work things. I think I got caught up on all my paperwork stuff, like reading through contracts, signing contracts, writing emails, reading emails. I think I got caught up on all that yesterday, and typically Friday is not a very busy email day. I'll check back in when the couch is here. Woo! The delivery is here. How are you? Good.
My ears okay?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah.
you got a box.
Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. What kind of chips are?
See with all this stuff for what kind of dog you have?
She's a good mix.
Is she?
Yeah, great. Want to see a photo? Let me grab my phone.
I have a pit mix.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
I can do this.
My grandson, his name is Worthy.
Worthy?
Yes.
She's a cutie.
My grandson has the same spot.
No way, this is so cute. That's so cute.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
yeah. She's a snuggle bug though.
Yes.
Yeah. Us too.
Cute.
Her name's Dune.
Oh.
She's the best. So she's cute. We have an adoption tomorrow. So our foster dog is downstairs.
Bless your heart.
She's our first big adoption. We put her 4 months.
Man, you're making me emotional,
Oh my
man.
God.
Like saying there's so many dogs out there.
Yeah.
So when people don't have dogs, it's hard to explain to them the love and unconditional, unwavering loyalty. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, I'm not sure how much of that I got filmed because I think the camera stopped recording after a certain amount of time, but the whole thing is here. Kaisa is giving it a nice sniff inspection. I just brought the girls upstairs to go potty. Dune's in the backyard. Oh, I'm so excited for this. The plumber also just came over and the owner of the house, the landlord, talk about the plumbing situation. I think I'm gonna set up the couch before Sam gets home. I think I'm gonna tether Kaisa to the door and set this up because I'm kind of impatient and I want her to play on it before she leaves. It kind of looks like I'm setting up those like, what are they called? The nugget couches. That's what it looks like. Dooney is exploring in the backyard. The landlord saw our mattress downstairs and he was like, yeah, no one's living down here, right? I was like, no, we moved our mattress in because we can't get it below 86 degrees upstairs. He's like, yeah, my house is kind of the same, but he was very chill. Dune, place. Place. Go to your place. I'm gonna get Kaisa. You guys can't be together unsupervised or without a leash. I'm gonna finish editing a couple things and then we're setting up the couch. Guys, I fell asleep doing a tethered training. Dang it, now I'm waking them up. Okay, I've edited 2 videos and I've been filming and sending and uploading to a folder a bunch of tutorials for the adopters of like how I configure Kaisa's slip lead, how I walk her in and out of doors, how I release her from the crate, how I release her to have food, like all the little things that if they would like to keep up the manners that we've been developing with her and the impulse control training that we've been doing with her, they have all these tutorials to do so. I also caught a video of her whining during a training of like wanting to be near me versus whining because I could tell she needs to go out. So hopefully that helps them. Being in an apartment is a little bit trickier to do quicker potty breaks. So I would love for them to have like a little bit of a heads up on what it looks like if she's just like whining to come over and snuggle you versus I gotta go to the bathroom whining, you know? I sent those over as well. I still haven't done this. I need to charge my phone for a sec and do a couple more things before I start unboxing, but I'm so excited. Look at the baby. Oh my god, my battery's gonna die. It's been configured like 5 different ways. My camera died. This is where we left off, just from where we were snuggling Kaisa, but it's all built. Fun fact, I ordered the wrong color, but I think I'm just gonna be okay with this one. In worst case scenario, I can order new covers. I ordered a deeper, I thought I ordered a deeper, darker mossy green, and I accidentally ordered this one. But I'll show you more in the morning because the light's gone, sun just set, so you can't really see what's going on here. But now we're gonna go grab food, and I'm hungry, so I'm excited. I don't think that lighting is ideal. Let me use my flash. We had dinner. We got Cafe Rio. Now I just made him a little drinky dink. We just took the girls out for their last potty break of the night. Kaisa's now tucked back into her bed. She was so asleep in her crate. They both were I think they love that room because it has like the best AC in the whole house, and they were panting up here. Thanks. I feel like it's 1 in the morning. It's only 10:20, but we're gonna get up early tomorrow to do one last morning little pack walk with Kaisa and Dune before it gets too warm. And then we're gonna, I think, do one last nail trim with Kaisa. How's the drink?
Delicious.
Good. We're gonna do one last nail trim with Kaisa, maybe a bath, and then yeah, I guess just head down to where they are, which is not too far from us, which is nice. And then we'll go drop her off and then have the mentee bee afterwards. So yeah, that's my update for now. We'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night. Good morning. It's adoption day. I've been vlogging for TikTok and I just realized I haven't updated anything for YouTube. We took Dune and Kaisa on their last pack walk this morning. I just cleaned out the trunk of the car. I put together Kaisa's goodie basket. Let me show you. This is almost everything. I'm missing her muzzle that's downstairs. I was just sent some of these. I actually haven't tried these. We have a couple of Bocce's Bakery treats. I put a few things in here that are like obviously not necessary, but things that I love having on hand. This is Zymox. I've already opened this to give it to Kaisa once the other day. She has a little bit of a yeasty ear on her left ear. We've only seen this now once, so I wouldn't expect her to have ear issues really in the future, but in case anything pops up, these are great for ear infections and just yeast in general. Then I have some Pet Lab probiotic chews, some 4-leaf rover Harmony. This is good for allergies. Pitties also have skin and allergy issues quite frequently. One of my favorite brands ever, Native Pet. All of their products are just super clean. I love this brand. I'm giving them Omega Oil. Omega Oil you can just squirt on your dog's food and it really helps with any skin issues. When we first got Kaisa, she had a little bit of dandruff, and since we started a fish-based diet and giving her Omega Oils, we have not seen any dandruff, so this is super helpful for that. I have a ton of poop bags here and below this. Can never have enough of those. I'm giving them a Kong. This one isn't brand new, but it's like a super chewer one. She really loves these. Similar concept, we have a lick mat and it suctions to the ground. You can spread stuff on here, freeze it, even like a raw egg. She loves doing eggs. I have a slow feeder as well, so that just giving her straight up kibble in here is a little bit more enriching and takes her a little bit longer. She inhales food, so this will be very helpful. I got them a brand new snuffle mat. I haven't tried this one yet. It was just one that was on my list of enrichment activities on my Amazon storefront, so I grabbed one of these. Another thing you can sprinkle the food in so she's enriched. We got her another Tuffy toy. She's had one with us for about 4 months. It's a little bit too beaten up, but 4 months for a tough chewer, I mean, that's pretty long lasting if you ask me. So we just got her another one. It's a dinosaur. I have a Roughwear cooling shirt. This is not the harness, this is just the cooling vest. This is like a swimwear material. It just zips on like a little t-shirt. We actually use this at her meet and greet for the adopters, and if you just get it wet, it stays wet for quite a while, so it really helps keep them cool. If a dog is overheating or warm, the quickest way to cool them down is getting like their belly, their paws, their groin, and their ears wet. So this really helps for hot days. I also have a flirt pull in here. This is a new toy that we've only played with like twice now. Kaisa seems to really love it because she is reactive and resource guards her people. I think a lot of indoor play and enrichment is going to be helpful while she's in training. So I figured I'd send them with this because they could play with it indoors. I also am giving them this indoor outdoor security camera. I use this as a nanny cam for the dogs. I have a couple different cameras. I have like a Ring, I have a Furbo, and I've also been trying this out and I do really like it. You can talk through it. It has audio so you can hear everything that's going on as well. While they are adjusting to Kaisa being home, whenever they leave, I would recommend having a camera on her, whether she's in the crate or out. I hope they crate her. We recommended that they crate her for at least the first couple weeks while she's getting used to her new home anytime that they leave the house. And having a camera on her to see how she's doing in the crate is really helpful when crate training. Kaisa is really awesome in her crate though. She loves it. So I don't think she'll have any issues, but this will just be helpful regardless. Then her muzzle is downstairs. Then we have a 22-pound bag of the Open Farm Good Bowl salmon recipe. That way they can either continue to feed that and know what she's been transition on. She does really well on that food. Her poops are amazing. She's not gassy or anything on it. Or if they want to transition her to something else, they'll have a whole 22-pound bag just to transition her to whatever food they're gonna transition her to. And then we have her crate and her crate pad. Her crate pad is currently in the wash. So she should have literally everything that she like needs. They'll probably grab her a bed, and then I have a whole, they asked me to put together like a little Amazon storefront of all the things that I would recommend. So I just have a whole list of stuff that they can get for her additionally, whatever they feel like getting. I also got her a new collar, which is on. She's obsessed with this couch, which we got it for the foster room, so as she should. I didn't plan this, but the couch and her collar match. It's a green collar. It's the exact same one that we've used for Dune for so long, and I had this on Kaisa for the past couple weeks, especially while she was here. It has a handle on it, it has a quick release, and it's really, really, really hard for a dog to get this off. Oh, and then the last thing is a slip lead. I believe this is the one we're giving them, and that's about it. Dooney is chilling right here. Kaisa's chilling there. I'm gonna go finish putting everything in the car, and I'm gonna go get the crate pads out of the wash and set everything up. We're ready to go because we're gonna be leaving probably in the next hour or so, and I'm gonna be sad. Okay, I'm in my garage. I just packed up the car. It's starting to rain, so if you hear rain and thunder, it's because there's a thunderstorm right now, and it's gorgeous. So I moved our trunk organizer to the back seat so that we could fit all of Kaisa's stuff. And here I have her 22-pound bag of Good Bowl salmon recipe, and then all of her goodies, including the muzzle that I don't think I've shown you guys yet. And then they get to keep this bin as well. We love having one of these felt bins for just like all the dog stuff. You guys, the lightning is like close. I love summer rain. I think I want to go sit upstairs on our new couch and watch the rain with the dogs before we go. We've also spent the last like hour putting together Sam's new office situation, which is going to be in the room that Dune's crate is in. Let me show you. He got a 3D printer, and if you guys remember our kitchen island from our last apartment, that's what he's using as his desk. So here is Sam's new office setup. We need to go pick up a long extension cord so it'll go around the room. We got to fix the blanket under Dune's crate. We rearranged this a couple times to see the best way that this would fit in like this square room. But our old kitchen island, Sam's new desk, he refused to sell it and get a different one. He just likes this. So here's his new 3D printer that he just got. He's very excited about it. He needed this to be in a room that has good Wi-Fi connection and a 3-prong outlet, and this is the only room, like we have 3 guest bedrooms upstairs, that he was going to initially use one of those rooms. And then we realized there's no 3-prong outlets, and the Wi-Fi connection is horrible. We'd have to get extenders in the back room. And I guess this doesn't really work very well with extenders. Like a mesh system, I don't know. So that's Sam's new dark dungeon with Dune's crate right next to it. Oh, you already are watching the rain. I saw. Hi. We gonna miss ya. Oh yeah, there we go. We're gonna give Kaisa one last bath. Whoa! That's your camera on your 3D printer? Oh, that's cool. Kaisa is bathed. I didn't get any YouTube clips, but I vlogged her for TikTok. She's bathed, she's blow dried, everything is packed up. She's in the back. And now we're heading out to go drop her off. Okay, I think this is gonna be the last clip I get for YouTube. We're at their apartment complex. Okay, last clip with Kaisa. I'm gonna cry. She's dropped off. Oh, I already miss her. Hello, I'm in the middle of editing this video. Jump scare warning, my hair is much different now. I'm realizing I never got a really good clip kind of talking about after Kaisa's adoption and all of that. So I thought I'd close out the vlog with a new clip here. Kaisa is doing great. We've actually seen her since she got adopted. Her new family went out of town for a little bit and needed a dog sitter, and we offered when we dropped her off, like, please let us know if you need a dog sitter. We'd love to still be in Kaisa's life. Send us updates whenever you feel comfortable to. So we got to watch her for a couple days, like a month-ish ago, 6 weeks ago. And then we also get some updates every now and then from her family. She's doing really well. She's in training and looks like she's loving her new home, which is like all we could ask for. I'm so happy for her. Thanks for watching my summer catch-up vlog. I have a camping vlog and Q&A coming for you next. If you haven't already, make sure to hit subscribe and like this video if you enjoyed it. Thanks for catching up on my summer vlog, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.